So what is very unique, and I personally think very significant about this teaching, is that it has developed and become a seamless integration between the traditional definition of Eastern Enlightenment, which is the experience of consciousness beyond ego, and the human awakening to or realization of the evolutionary or developmental context that we are all part and parcel of. The awakening to the evolutionary developmental context that we're all part and parcel of, I'm going to speak quite a lot about that, is on one hand an intellectual recognition and realization, but to the degree that one actually awakens to it, it's not merely an intellectual realization or recognition at all, but it is it's an emotionally felt inherent fact and part of what it means to be a conscious human being. And so it's this particular kind of perception. It's something that you're aware of. It's something that you feel. It's something that becomes very tangible to you. And what I'm speaking about now very specifically is that we're actually the outer reaches of the Big Bang. We're the leading edge of the first cause as awakening human beings who have this capacity for self-reflective awareness. At the beginning of the 21st century, individuals who really awaken to what I call the authentic self, and I'll explain what that is, are individuals who not only understand what evolution means and what its significance actually is, but experience, literally have a consciously felt experience of being that edge themselves at the level of consciousness. So it's not merely an intellectual recognition or capacity to appreciate that we're part and parcel of a deep time developmental process, but it's a felt conscious experience, and it is a if it's a deep and profound realization, it's a spontaneous. It becomes a spontaneous response to life itself, which is really ultimately what it's all about. In other words, and don't worry, I'm going to explain many times over a lot of the things that I'm just introducing here. So if you find it hard to follow, don't worry, because I'm going to make all this very clear. But ultimately, this teaching is really about becoming an expression of the recognition that we are the leading edge of the first cause of the Big Bang in the present moment. That's really what evolutionary enlightenment is all about. Evolutionary enlightenment, very specifically, is a lot more about action, about becoming, more than it is about being.